What up, Joe? Your boy live in the building. Turn that volume up. All right. We're going to come in right quick, drop a few things. All right. Once again, give a shout out to everybody that, participates, contributes. And for those that want to support your boy VicDamoane, you can go ahead and donate at the website below. So what I want to talk about right quick is, like I said, suspect YouTubers. Now, for a long time, right, there's been a lot of allegations surrounding certain YouTubers. I mean, we've heard about, people doing or possibly being gay, per se. And you have to ask yourself, okay, if an individual is doing what will be considered homosexual activity on YouTube, then is it safe to say, or is it appropriate to say, well, that person might be gay? Now, let's be very clear here about what we mean when it comes to gay activity. Okay? See, if you're doing things that would follow in the footsteps of a homosexual, then why are you so upset about a person assuming that you're gay? Certain things I never had an issue with, and I know a lot of people don't. But I know for a fact that when it comes to, a particular YouTuber that everyone well knows is Tommy Sotomayor, well, let's be honest. I mean, you've been doing some suspect shit for years now. It's not like, this just happened or this is something that came up, out the blue. Now, when it comes to, gay statements, when it comes to gay statements, you've made a whole lot of gay statements. Let's be real here. When it came down to the situation with a transsexual on your Facebook page, what's happening, Ms. Roslyn? When it came to a homosexual that was on your Facebook page, you gave multiple compliments to a transgender. Now, normally a straight man wouldn't do that, but you were quoted on your Facebook page of saying that you would let that nigga blow you and act like it was a mistake. This was a man dressed up as a woman. And you stated that I bet you wouldn't be kicking this nigga out of bed. That's what you wrote. Now, a man by the name of Phil of the Advice Show called you out on that shit. Okay? I myself have a video that, when I remember watching your show, I distinctly saw you refer to a man in a way that, a heterosexual man would never refer to another man that way. I mean, I got friends, I got people I hang with. And when I'm hanging with my friends and I'm telling my wife that I'm hanging with one of my friends, I never give a narrative like you gave about the man that you took out on a date. So let's be honest here. The real reason why you're afraid of Kev Gills in that photo is because in reality, you know deep down that you did some old homo shit, some old suspect shit. There's plenty of streams where you've said inside the stream, well, you know, I was getting head from a woman and I didn't know if it was a man or a woman. These are things that you've said publicly. So how is it that, you know, you're confused on this homosexual or gay statements that are being made? Multiple videos. There's a video on one of my channels where you were talking to Mike Mills and you quoted, and I quote, that you wanted to have sex with Mike Mills. These your own words. You said that it was a booty call and you wanted Mike Mills to come, and the only way he was going to meet you is if he was to have sex with you. Now, in all honesty, we got in Mike Mills' ass over that video because we knew that you was already gay. We knew already that you were suspect. So that heat didn't fall on you back then. It fell on Mike Mills. See, in reality, you know, I mean, I look at the women that you're attracted to, and especially that woman that you had the nerve to, you know, show the world basically that she had an ass built like a little boy. I mean, you know, it just all looks suspect. It looks suspect. I mean, the fact of the matter is, if you have sex with men and women, I mean, it's like you want us to refer to you as a bisexual. But a lot of people ain't gonna really fly with that shit, man. It ain't gonna really go down like that. Because the average heterosexual man, if all we've been doing is having sex with women, any heterosexual man is, I will tell you, the first man you sleep with makes you gay. All right, it's not like you sleep with a dude and then all of a sudden you sleep with 5 more women and then you're no longer gay. Once you cross that line, there's no coming back from that line. All right, on too many occasions, you've made these statements. So I think you should just live with that shit. You made your bed, now lay in that motherfucker. I mean, the fact of the matter is, you know, it doesn't like surprise me that, you know, people are starting to like wake up from the madness that Tommy has basically put on YouTube. I mean, that doesn't surprise me. But your sexual preference is really not headlining news. Because like I said before, I mean, you talking about a nigga, you know what I'm saying, that's already been outed in that department. There's multiple videos of Tommy doing gay ass shit. You know, I mean, if anybody would want that information, I mean, all you really got to do is look for it. You know, I'm more or less concerned really about, the message that's being portrayed to the young black men that come to YouTube, that go to Tommy and watch Tommy for the first time and feel that, you know, like his message is basically a blueprint on how to treat black women. That's where my stance on the scenario comes. I mean, the fact that you being a gay man talking about black women, that just just shows your mental retardation in your head. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? Like I really don't care about, you know what I'm saying, the fact that you being a homosexual. Like you could, you know what I'm saying, you can miss me with that. Because like I said, those videos are up. Those videos are up. All right. I mean, niggas wondering why nobody donating to your ass because you ain't got nothing to donate to. I mean, that should be enough, in my opinion. Wondering why people not donating? Shit, what are they donating for? They donating to see you go back and forth with another YouTuber. That's what they donating for. All right, it utterly amazes me, that level of stupidity. It's just ongoing. The higher or the further we go, we just see the stupidity bar go higher and higher and higher and higher. Figuring, when is that bitch gonna level out? I'll be real with you, man. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you have um, the concentration on the fact that it's gay, I'm that's gonna like pan out, in my opinion. The fact that people knowing that Tommy's gay, that's just gonna pan out. Because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, that's not really um, the bottom line. The bottom line is the fact that, you know what I'm saying, his misrepresentation on black women and his misrepresentation on black people as a whole. I think that should be the focus, and that's just me. Okay, I'm not gonna sit up here and worry about who this nigga is bending over for. All right, that was never my concern. The damage that's being done is inside the message itself. It has nothing to do with the fact of him, sucking a dick or any other level like that. I mean, come on, man. Everybody watched Tommy suck David Duke's dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? In LA's famous words, he sucked David Duke through the jeans, basically. So, I mean, that should really be the main focus of that. That's just you know what I'm saying? That's just my 2 cents on it. I don't, um, I don't think like you're gonna have a whole lot of success trying to prove Tommy's gay. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, in this day and age, hell, that's what these young people will tell you. So Tommy always want to act like he's a young dude, right? We see a lot of these young people being turned out as it is. All right, we see it. So him coming out in 2017 and you know trying to prove something now. Yeah, man. Like I said, I think that's already been proven. All right, that's just me. It's already been proven. But on a side note, all right, like I said, your boy VicDamoane is, trying to get these doggone movies together on this website, trying to get shit up and running on my side. I see the fuckery always going on YouTube, but the main thing um, I see now, is you're gonna have I guess a growth in that level of stupidity. See, me, what I'm gonna try my best to do is give an opinion without taking sides. You know what I'm saying? All right. I mean, the nigga is a goddamn racist. Just that should be like the theme that's floating around on YouTube. Nigga tell you that he's Panamanian. All right. I'm just saying, if he tells you that he's Panamanian, all right, and people should really press that about him. Are you saying that you Panamanian? Your mother's black. Who's Panamanian in your family? Is it your mother? Is it your father? Okay. If you're claiming to be a Panamanian, then let's hold him to that and say, okay, you're a Panamanian that came off a goddamn boat talking shit about black women. That makes you a racist. Period. Period. And that should be the message being sent. I don't give a fuck who he sleeps with. To be honest with you, I don't give a fuck about that. But the message that should be pushed is that, okay, y'all have a black racist on YouTube. If Cynthia G got knocked the fuck down, why are y'all letting that nigga still stand? All right? Bottom line, if Cynthia G lost her channel talking about white people in a racist format, why the fuck is Tommy still standing? That should really be the issue. Well, I'll put it to you like this. Yeah, the Soto showers. The funny thing is, even about that situation, it just, it just goes to show you like a level of perversion. You're a perverted individual. I mean, you want to have sex with white women, you want to have sex with kids, you want to have sex with 20-year-old boys that look like little girls. So that's just you round that up. You round that up into perversion. He's a perverted motherfucker, man. All right. I mean, the motherfucker literally sounds like, I mean, he'll brag about getting strippers and stuff like that. Like that's an accomplishment. I mean, that to him it is. Going out and hiring a goddamn prostitute is an accomplishment. All right, it's an achievement to him. You know what I'm saying? And I know about Colin Flaherty. You know what I'm saying? Another racist motherfucker. But think about that. Cynthia G got aced by white folks. So it almost kind of tell you that, yeah, there is somewhat of a color barrier on YouTube. Does that have to do with the population? Absolutely. Has a lot to do with the population. But see, the real aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, is the people that turn around and, you know what I'm saying, it's like if you, or put it like this, I'll give you a better example. Everybody I've seen that has so-called like come to Tommy's aid or something, like if you're a co-signer of Tommy, like your YouTube channel like just immediately fails. I don't know if y'all noticed that. Everybody that sides with this nigga automatically like faces imminent doom. Imminent doom. I don't know if y'all pay attention to that. I notice it a lot. I have yet to see one nigga come outside of Soto Nation and come up. All right. But Ms. Roz, let me tell you about the conscious YouTubers. See, the conscious YouTubers are somewhat stuck up. This is their problem. They don't want to really work with black people. They they initially, you know what I'm saying, want things to be done a certain way, and they don't want to compromise to work with other YouTubers to get something done. See, at one point, Ms. Roslyn, you know, I thought that, you know, I was going to be strong enough because I thought I had the people, um, you know what I'm saying, to actually put up something to, um, you know, have something for other people to grow off of. And in the process of having this mindset, trying to build it, it was like, you know, people were like with it to a certain extent, but then all of a sudden, you know, niggas didn't want to do it no more. But then they'll scream after they don't want to do it no more. They want change. They want change. They want change. You know, it's a catch 22 almost. You know, it's a catch 22. You see what I'm saying? Like nobody wants to do shit over here as something that could say, well, you know, black folks built this up or black people helped do this. You know, it's always um, it's a hit and miss situation. It's a hit and miss situation. I don't know. You know, initially, you know, I just see it like this. I believe that the people, you know, I mean, the people they made their decision. It's like they've chosen the coons over, you know, the people that are anti-coons. They've decided to go in a direction and say, well, you know, I'm going to, you know, build up with the coons because being anti-coon is an issue on YouTube. It's not popular. Speaking against the coons it has become a thing that is now a negative thing. It's negative. It's negative. It's real negative. So yeah, it puts everybody in the perspective. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not gonna front and say that, you know what I'm saying, I'm not paying attention to what's going on. Hell, yeah, the Coons have won pretty much. The Coons have won. All right, and I'm not a sore loser. I'm not. All right, I take my wins right along with my losses. I keep it rolling. Okay, I don't have to, come up here and uh, complain about who didn't donate and who didn't do what, and y'all didn't support. That ain't my style. All right. I came into the game with absolutely nothing. If I leave that way, then so be it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's almost like, for the people that, gave me the impression that they wanted to, you know, uh, build something and, put something together and, try to take this shit to the next level. I mean, at the end of the day, it was all talk. It was just all talk. So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I can't be mad at that because, I didn't put my faith in the people like that. I didn't put all my faith and trust in the people like that. All right. But I didn't put faith in the people to the point where, you know, um, this was something that was going to be 100% dependent, or me being like dependent 100% on YouTube. I mean, I'm still going to build my career on social media, um, and I'm gonna still promote on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's going to be on a different limelight. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be on a different element. But like I said, some of that even has to do with YouTube itself. Down, down, down. Some of that has to do with YouTube itself. See, YouTube is going through sweeps on everybody's channel. So they got to my black ass. You know what I'm saying? They made me take down some videos and stuff. And I'm not gonna worry about it. One more time. You feel me? So I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. It's basically just going to be a lot of content, um, based on movies and music and up and coming events and things like that. You know what I'm saying? That's where my focus is now on this YouTube shit. I mean, for those people, that like, what I'm saying, have access to movies and stuff like that, that's what I'm working towards. That's my end game. I try to make it simple for people to interact and, even have a place where we can stream and do things um, to the grounds of, not getting flagged and not getting touched on. But yeah, man, a lot of money went into that shit, man. I'm not even gonna front. A lot of money went into investing in the, certain software programs, servers, all that shit. I couldn't buy the server, but I can damn sure rent the motherfucker, right? So a lot of bread went into that. So being that that's not jumping, at least it's not jumping on YouTube like I needed to. You know, a lot of the videos and content you're just going to see some changes. All right, some people might not like the changes, but hey, I got to be me. I got to do me. All right. I can't be worried about the next man. All right. I come across a YouTube video, I'll go ahead and speak on it. You know what I'm saying? But it's not going to be like the main basis of my show. You feel me? I mean, it's just going to be more of, me covering the things that's going on a day-to-day basis and trying to get y'all, these HD movies, faster than the goddamn, faster than Amazon can deliver to you. All right, that's my goal. Shit. You know what I'm saying? We in the process of even hell, we hooking motherfuckers up with some throwback consoles. We're gonna do everything in this bitch, man. So it's it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. But on the element of the coons and the element of popularity, hey, tip your hat off to the coons, man. All right, because according to popular demand, white supremacy is in on YouTube. Hey, ain't nothing we can do about it. We can speak about it. We can talk about it. But nobody is going to be able, or I wouldn't even say able, I would say nobody's willing to jump in that fight. Nobody's willing to take that shit head on. All right. And I understand white supremacy is a big, scary thing. A lot of motherfuckers don't want to fuck with that shit. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But see, me, I can only speak for me. Look, I'm going to keep fighting, all right, until the motherfucking wheels fall off. All right. I don't quit at anything I do. This ain't going to be anything different. You follow what I'm saying? I go hard and I don't stop. It's like for some odd strange reason, I don't know, man. It's something inside of me that, look, just that relentless part of me, man. It's relentless. It's even hard to explain the level of a drive. A lot of people would give up when shit gets rocky, man. But I just don't know how to quit. I just don't. I don't know. I don't know how to quit. You know what I'm saying? All I know how to do is to keep on motherfucking swinging and literally stop when my arms can't move no more. All right. Something about me. I don't know what it is. The element just won't die. It just won't. It just won't. Now the thing is, using other YouTubers' names to get views, shit. If it works for you, I take my advice, man. More power to you, man. Use anybody's name to get your channel popping. Fuck what opinion or anything that. Look, man. If it's your channel, do whatever the hell you want to with your channel. Don't let a motherfucker tell you what you can and can't put up on your channel, because you can't tell a motherfucker what to put up on their channel. All right, so don't fall for that. Post what you want to post. Put up what you want to put up. All right, make your content based on whatever the hell you want to base it on. All right. YouTube is a form of, the freedom of speech and expression. Sometimes, yeah, you can run into these YouTube laws and get caught up, but don't let that even stop you, because it damn sure ain't stopped me. All right, not once. All right. It's a fight. It's a fight you got to win. All right. Man versus machine. This is some Terminator type shit. All right. And people really got to start, checking out some other things, some other sites going on too. Because YouTube ain't the only site that, got a lot of activity. But, the funny thing is, that's going to be something that, it's something I kind of already do anyway. Because I know a lot of the videos that y'all see me feature, they don't come from WorldStar. A lot of times I find a lot of news stories and things like that I have to cover, but I can't even cover it on fucking YouTube. I got to go to Facebook to cover it. I can't talk about certain things on you. I can't even show certain things on YouTube without getting hemmed up. There's a lot of news stories that I cover. They have like graphic, raw footage of an incident, an accident, a fucking fight, or a murder, or something like that. And I watch some of these videos, and I do like covering this stuff. But there's only like really two places I can go: the website, or I can go to Facebook. All right, I got to give a shout out to some of the people um, that I ran into on a couple other chat rooms. All right, what the hell? As far as these coons on YouTube, man. All right, until I see like some people that's really ready to like go to war, and what I mean by that is I'm not talking about sitting up here, making 100 videos talking about a nigga's homosexuality. All right, you could touch on it, all right, but that's fine. Once that shit is known, cool. All right, but who wants to really build a better platform, or who wants to see another platform that's something that sits on a line that would be greater, I would say, and on a level of, if black women really want to get respected on YouTube, all right, are they really like willing to put their money where their mouth is? Don't complain to me if niggas ain't ready to do nothing about it, man. I'm saying I'm a man of action. I don't know all this talking and talking. I'm a talker myself, but I prefer the actions over the words. You know what I'm saying?